This franchise considers him a key part of its future. In its present, though, he is going to have to earn his playing time and faces an uphill battle to unseat the current starter.
The lag. Oh, the lag. Man. Didn't mean to do it. Okay.
We're back with the NFL on EA Sports. Still early in this one as we pick up the action here in the first quarter. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Straight to the air they go. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. And talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for him.
The lag. The leg.
Pass play on 1st and goal. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Throwing from the gun here. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
Yeah.
Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to...
Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. Working now from the gun.
Hits, man, you gotta catch them, bro.
Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the...
I ain't gonna lie, can I play on the other screen? What? Oh, shit, man. Yeah. It lags. Crazy.
The thing you could do to the tight ends at this level, you have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality and then force an incompletion.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. And that one's unsuccessful.
Okay.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Damn.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Trying to throw this from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just... Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was defended by Deron Land.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
You give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Cade, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Throwing the out route complete.
Come on, bro.
And this spot is was going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th.
Subscribe.
The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they'll have an even 40 seconds available to them, so expect to see at least a few plays here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
And the Falcons, first down.
Pass play now. This has been a trend. Yet another interception.
It's
Trayvon
wild,
Diggs
bro.
has got it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today.
Whatever.
Not every Hall of Fame career begins with a superstar debut. Many faces in Canton needed time before they got on the field. Such is how his career is destined to begin.
Oh shit. Hey. Over here playing, man. What you doing? Right.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
Ooh, excuse me.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to get all the way down to the Vikings' 27-yard line. First and 10.
That's another Falcons first down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And off the deflection, it is taken in.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And here's Bijan. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough first down.
It's a gain of 2.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe.
And he'll take it on in. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. So, Greg, let's pull back big picture and talk NFC South for a second, a division that you know so well. We've got teams that have been to the Super Bowl in the last 15 or so years out of this division, yet people overlook it at times, and maybe they've overlooked how good Tampa's been the last 4 years, too.
Well, it's funny, Mike. You think it wasn't very long ago that the NFC South was the toughest division in football. I mean, you mentioned Super Bowl teams. Tampa Bay won one recently with Brady. And then Atlanta, they make a Super Bowl with Matt Ryan. And New Orleans, and obviously the success they had with Drew Brees. And Carolina, we played in a Super Bowl. I mean, this was a division you didn't want to play. Now, they've all fallen on their resets. New coaches, new quarterbacks. Tampa Bay has done the best job weathering and taking advantage of their rebuild and their next era in the midst of a down division. So, big reason they've won 4 in a row. Can Atlanta, can Carolina, New Orleans, can they catch up? Because right now, like you said, Tampa Bay's been the dominant team in this division.
Greg, you lived it, you know it. While these may not be the biggest markets in the league, the rivalries amongst these teams really elevates what you see when you watch the NFC South go head-to-head, too.
Yeah, and over the years, there's been some major games played between Hall of Fame quarterbacks in uniform for all these teams. So it has a lot more history and a lot more, kind of relevance than maybe it feels as of late. The markets are a little smaller. The teams have been down. They might not have the premier star players that they had in past generations. So they've got to continue to rebuild these rosters, continue to have these new coaches find their footing. And, we might be a year or two away from the NFC South getting back to what it used to be.
Back to the air one more time. Left side in the hands of London. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Vikings' 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
3rd down and 1.
They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man
You don't take no
complete.
line.
And he's going to have
Damn
the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. That's on the veteran, Jake Matthews.
Can't tell you.
So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught right side. It's London. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Back to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
More often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that...
Bijan, why did you do that?
The Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
It does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going forward on 4th down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. It wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more
You do that, but I like it.
The other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime. Each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because it just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone saying, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, Well, you know, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped anyone. It was
I
just
get a
an
good running
offensive
play.
touchdown
Man,
festival. So you won a coin toss
like options.
and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten to stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew. Let's let the guys finish it on the field. A lot more similar to how the regular game goes and not have significantly different game flow come overtime.
Caleb McGarry, the guilty party there. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Flushed to his left. He runs with it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
He'll look to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Vikings have got it.
Bitch. Hey, that went on me. I was down the field.
The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7-0 outside the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. Broncos and Jets. Rams and Jags will also play in London week 6 and 7. The Falcons and the Colts are going to be in Germany in week 10. And then the Commanders and Dolphins wrap up the international slate. That's in Madrid week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
Yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games towards the end of my career in London, when I played for Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL football.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. We could be at the point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside of the U.S. in each regular season. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
A gain of 7. And the Falcon first down.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Open man, he's got Agnew. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And the Falcons first
I'm working right now.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second down.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now, deep ball for London. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth.
Issue 2. God damn shit's at my face. So bad there.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Go.
Oh.
Let's go. 68. Check go.
Why is he not throwing the ball?
19, Tiger, 19. Let's go now. 18,
I gotta
Cardinal,
read
18,
the
Cardinal.
directions over again. So like, what? Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm about to be.
Here we go, here we go. Ready? Ready, ready.
Escape the pocket before it becomes a penalty zone. Okay. I bad, girl. Hello. Hey.
Set up. Ready. Set. Ready, ready. Set. Check go. Ready. Set up.
Yeah, it's too long to throw the ball, bro. Like, yeah, that practice is ass. Who comes up with these bullshit? Like, I wonder, do they get any real athletes to really do some of these practices because it makes no sense.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Put off. Appreciate everyone in the chat rocking with me. Forward.
Here we go, shot. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go. Go. Let's go.
Pass the number.
Let's go now. Let's go. Come on, set. Here we go, here we go. Let's go now. Ready, ready. Set up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Oh, okay. Thought he was gonna go over.
Set.
He didn't.
Viking 18. Set. Ready. Ready, ready. Set. Let go. Ready. Set.
Well, This bullshit. What the fuck is that tight end doing? He ain't jump for this shit at all. Ass.
Let's go now. Ready? Set up. 19. Ready, ready? Ready, ready? Check go. Set. Ready? Get up.
Ass.
Set. Hut. Set. Ready?
Wait, damn. Look at me reading that shit.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That's caught. Ray McLeod. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they've got to get some defensive stops.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, deep ball for London. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Niners will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind...
I call bullshit defense.
The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They're led out by a man who plays college ball on Rocky Top. Greg, it is the rookie quarterback out of Tennessee.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Kazir White. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I ain't gonna lie, to me, that was really fuck up, man. Open conversation for defense. Like, make games arcadey again. Shit like this. I don't like ultra realism. It's a game. Niggas not trying to be no motherfucking Patrick Mahomes on the fucking game. Shit ain't that deep. I ain't trying to be on Tom Brady. Man. Shit.
Ready? Cougar 19, go! Set. Ready? Set. Ready, ready? Ready, set, go! Here we go, set, get up!
See, if the game play like that on practice, shit fun. Guys should play when in game. Shit ass. It's sad when the practice is more fun than playing the game.
70 Timberwolf. Hut. Practice cool. So as you get in the game, ass. Buns. Booty butt cheeks.
Yeah, bad pass. Oh, you should have caught it. Excuse me. What y'all counting on me?
First play from the 25, and they'll throw. That one is caught by Mooney. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll drop to throw. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, no, I ain't throwing the ball.
They're going to burn their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Oh, Lord.
At the 31-yard line.
Robinson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
They'll run with Robinson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
2 yards. It's fourth down.
That's how you get a win. Game winning drive,
So
boy.
it's a win here for the Falcons. That was a game that was in doubt till the very end. But they were able to hold on, come away with the victory.
Thank you, coach. It's funny as hell. That might damn near look like me for real. We'll do this last game and then we'll call it a night on that.
Let's go. Down. Ready?
Mouse.
Let's go now. Come on, let's go. Here we go. Set up. Panther 60. Panther. Ready?
Okay, London. Cool bananas.
Athletes grow up seeing their favorite players in commercials and ads. That makes it an exciting opportunity when they're asked if they'd like to become the face of a company as well.
All right, y'all. First start. Good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your New Orleans Saints?
Oh, we're close.
They're on the Falcons sideline. That is head coach Raheem Morris. His side would be happy to continue this recent stretch, winners of 5 of their last 7. Facing off with him, head coach Kellen Moore of the Saints. His guy's coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye.
I need to smoke the whole thing.
They'll throw it here on first. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. To the air now on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. Coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game.
That was some bullshit. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
The Falcons and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, You better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
QB keeping it here, the second down option. They get to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Falcons ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A gain of 6.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at 1st down here. Looking in the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
That one's caught by Mooney. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st down, Atlanta.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds his back. It's Robinson. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Quincy O'Reilly up to make that stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All set now. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
From the red zone on 1st. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be...
The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking here. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
No time to go. Can't let 'em
The
play the
Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. To throw here on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
And 10 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. They go play action on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
That one complete to Pitts. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Tackled, they should have been an interception.
He's going to throw it again.
He's
got Quentin Johnson, complete. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
I already know that
move came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
From the gun on 3rd down. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll come out throwing. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The first down pass.
The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So we're at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That is once again incomplete. And consecutive incompletions.
Trying to
Push them to 4th down.
Like, I ain't got no time to make any type of reads, bro.
The Falcons ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
The pacing on these shit.
The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's really been smothered by that defense all game. Not just on the scoreboard, partner. Any yards at all. They've just been tough to come by.
Yeah, just hard yards. Just hard, just no rhythm really throughout this one. Let's give some credit to that defense who has just had their number from beginning to end.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Marked down at his own 3-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another carry for Robinson. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
First down.
Setting up to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
They don't have no time to throw the ball.
There defensively.
Back to throw. Johnston brings it in. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Drake London. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the...
The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
That throw behind his intended target. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing off the play fake. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
At the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Throwing it again here. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up at a loss of yards.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. And he knocked him back across the line.
Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. They'll throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. You're the last line.
And the defender comes away with it. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. The Falcons ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score.
They have no turnovers. Come on. With this defense.
First and 10, around Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
I don't know if I would like playing on all
Stay
that.
on schedule, kind
That
of
was
runs. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It makes zero sense.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
No, you just ass at the game.
Staying with Robinson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. Well, Brock, we both thought coming.
Yeah, this is not gonna be a fun walkthrough. It's cool. It's for y'all entertainment anyway. I'll catch y'all on this one.